I used to think budgeting was for people with more money than me. Not in a bitter way, just practically. I wasn't buying sneakers every weekend or booking trips I couldn't afford. I was just living. But by the 20th of every month, my bank balance felt like a warning light I didn't know how to turn off. Tap, swipe, shrug, regret. There was no single bad habit to blame. Just a slow drift. Little decisions made on autopilot. One Thursday night, I sat at my kitchen table long after dinner, the room dim except for the light above me. My laptop screen glowed against the quiet. Tabs open, half-read articles scattered across them. I typed, "How to budget without an app." I don't know what I expected. Maybe spreadsheets? Maybe shame. What I found felt outdated. Paper envelopes. Label each one with a category. Withdraw cash. Spend from the envelope. When it's empty, that's it. I laughed out loud. Like actual laughter. What was this? 1985? Still, I didn't swipe away. There was something grounding about it. Something honest. That night, I dug into a drawer and found 5 envelopes from an old Amazon return. I grabbed a Sharpie, wrote in big crooked letters, groceries, fun, eating out, travel, miscellaneous. The next morning, I withdrew $400 in cash. It felt weird walking around with that much on me. I laid the bills out on my kitchen table and stared like I was about to play poker with my own habits. Week 1 was solid. Every time I spent, I pulled from the right envelope. No tracking apps, no notifications, just the feel of real money leaving my hands. There was something strangely satisfying about it. Like each no I said to an impulse gave the envelopes more weight. But by day 10, the cracks showed. Friend's birthday, dinner, drinks, rideshare, $65 gone in a flash. I pulled open the fun envelope. Empty. So was miscellaneous. I stood there holding a lifeless piece of paper with nothing inside, like it owed me an explanation. The next day, I started leaving the envelopes at home. Just one tap here, one swipe there. Convenience always knows how to make a comeback. By day 19, the envelopes were back in the drawer. I told myself it was a stupid system anyway. Too rigid, too old school. But on day 24, I opened my banking app, $55 left. And I still had 5 days to go. No emergencies. Just regular life still waiting to be paid for. I sat on the edge of my bed, opened the drawer. Groceries, $17. The notes were folded, soft at the edges, a little crumpled, like they'd been trying to speak this whole time. I chuckled. You guys were actually working. I didn't reset the whole system. I just adjusted it. I merged fun and eating out. Created a new one called Oops for chaos. Switched from Sharpie to pencil. Gave myself permission to erase. Week 3 was quieter. No panic, just presence. I skipped a few impulse buys without even noticing. Went for a walk instead of scrolling delivery apps. Felt oddly proud of that. By the end of the month, $70 left. Not much, but more than usual. And not because I earned more, just because I noticed more. I didn't post about it. Didn't tell anyone. I just took a photo of the envelopes on my desk. Named the folder on my phone. Balance. A few days later, I saw someone in the grocery line, slowly checking prices. They moved with quiet focus. It reminded me of my own early days. I didn't speak. Just hoped they'd find their balance too. We're all just finding systems that fit. If this story gave you something to think about, hit like and subscribe. And keep building your balance, your way.